Hello everyone, welcome back. Today we are going to see our DAX queries. DAX, DAX. DAX full form is data analysis expressions, and uh, the same way we use MDX queries to like against the SQL Server analysis multidimensional. The same way we use the DAX queries against the tabular model. So in order to write a queries, I'll connect to the management studio. When I connect to the management studio, this is a tabular model. I'll close the other stuff. This is my tabular model. So you can see by looking at the style and the image, you can say this is a tabular model. And if I want to write any queries against the tabular model, so generally what I can do is that I can select the database, so right click and MDX. That's the way I can do. I'll get a new query window. Other way I can do is just go to the click on the new query, and automatically you'll get that way too. And it looks like the same like the MDX, but it's not the MDX at the back end. It's like different one we'll be using here. Okay, I'll show you one example here. So we have whatever the stuff we create here. You can see internet sales. These are the tables I have: internet sales, product category, product subcategory, sales element, and these are the measures. If we create any measures, we can see the measures here. Currently I don't have any, so I cannot see any measures. And one thing you have to remember is for any column, I'll be so if I want to show any column, and so before that I'll show this is a comment, and you can also have the comment in a different. Yeah, this is a one more thing. Okay, you can have double slash, or you can have hyphen, double hyphen. Both are the comments. Now what I'll be doing is that I want to go to the I'll see if you want any columns. Okay, columns, you can have the columns names between square open bracket and square closed bracket. Here you can have the column name. Next, table name. Any table name you can have it in the quotes. Okay, or else if there is no space in the name, directly you can have it directly like this. When there is no space, you can have the table name directly like this. When there is a space, you should always have in the single quotes. And if you want to have any values, like where id equal to 20 or name equal to blah blah blah, okay, then that values you have to represent in double quotes. Okay, values you will be having you will be having here a Atlanta as a city. Let's assume you are filtering on the city, so that should be quoted in the double quotes. Just remember this. Okay, now we'll see how to select a data from a table. Like in the SQL server we use the select queries, right? But here if you want to select a data in the DAX, you should use the evaluate one. Evaluate, then I'll give the table name. I have the multiple table name is nothing but the dimensions. Generally in the DAX you will be calling the tables, right? You will be inserting the tables in the tabular, so you can call that name. It's a internet sales. Internet sales done. When I execute this, I'll get the output of a data. Whatever data I want, if I remove the quotes, I'll get the same. I'll get the output. Okay, that's related to the select query. And this is nothing but the select. If you want to filter the data on the select, let's take I have data with the internet evaluate internet sales. Now what I would like to do is that I want to get the data where I can say color. I can filter it on a color, or else we can do one thing. I can filter it on the color. We can do that way. I'll say where I'm not sure whether I have the color column. Okay, I don't have the color column. Just we can filter it on the amount column. Okay. So if I want to filter, generally what I can do is the same evaluate expression. I can write inside the internet sales. There's a function called filter. I'll be writing a filter, and after that, this is the table name. So generally, whatever I use, I'll be writing in the quotes itself, single quotes. as a table name. Then on what you want to filter, you can write the table name dot column name, okay, comma, and what is the column name? I want to filter it on the, I can expand directly here. I can see I want to filter it on the, let's assume unit price, internet sales unit price. Done. And after that, internet sales unit price greater than 100, and you are done with the filter. When I execute it, I'll get the data where unit price is greater than 100. Unit price is somewhere at the end. Yep. This is a unit price. Oh, sorry, this is a unit discount price. Yeah, this is a unit price. So you can see all the records greater than 100. Okay, and if you want to do a double filter against this, wherever the records is greater than 100, and you want to see where the sales amount should be, like we have a column called sales amount. I can show you that column name. We have one more column called sales amount, and I want to filter again on this. After on this record, I would write to filter like what are the records I have where the unit price is greater than 100, and then I also want to filter where the sales amount is greater than 200 or sales amount greater than 500. Again, I can write the same query here. Filter as it is. I'll be writing a filter. And I'll be writing the sales amount. Amount greater than 500. Done. This is a like nested filter. So we have seen the normal selection. Okay, had some error issue here. Internet sales unit price. Okay, this is what I have, and I am good with this. It says something wrong with the internet sales. Okay, save incorrect syntax. We'll check it out. Okay, internet sales unit price. I filtered right. Yeah, that's internet sales is on table. I am filtering here, and I have this. Yeah, the one thing is that we are given this brackets more. That's the reason it's showing an error, because already the bracket which we have opened, we already closed it here, right? That should be out of this. Yep, we have to close the bracket here. Yeah, now that should work fine. Yes, so my data is filtered on this 100 and this again 500. My data is filtered, so I'm good with the filter. So we have seen the select, how to get the data from the table, and we also seen the filter. And then if you want to order the data based on the order date, I have many records. You can see the data is not order, it's a different format, right? Okay, I want to order the date based on this order date. This is the order date column. Okay, I want to order by I'll take the internet sales, and it's a order date key. I'll execute this. When I execute this, I'll get the data ordered by order date key. Now you have to see the difference. Like I can write this in multiple ways. I can write that way. I can even write directly internet sales order date key. Both will work fine. Even if I don't give the table, then also I'll get the data. Even I don't give, then also I'll get the data. So it's a different. Whatever you want, you can do it. Okay. So I'll just use the standard format in the codes. And if I want to do it in the descending order, I can say DESC. It's a descending. By default it will be ascending. Ascending is nothing but ASC. Even though if you write, even though if you don't write, that will be same. Now if you want to do any descending order, you can write it in the descending. If you don't give ascending, or if you give ascending, both are same. If you don't give anything, by default it will be done in the ascending. If you give descending, then the data will be sorted in the descending order. Now if you want to give order by multiple columns, have this say order date key. Then if you want to order by any with the amount, sales amount, then I can take the sales amounts too. In each day I want to order by the sales amount. That's it. So whatever way you want, you can order the data. So my data will be ordered. We have seen the evaluate, we have seen the filter, we have seen the order, and we'll meet in the next video with a few other queries. Thank you.